There are many unique pieces of history to be found around the state. In this new segment, we are looking at one of those pieces. Robert Walmsley with Piqued Curiosities, Antiques and Gifts is joining us now with more.
We're excited to start this new segment today with Robert Walmsley. And Robert's here now. We've got this beautiful lamp to talk about. But first, tell folks about your store in the Havelock area.
Yeah, so it's an antique store. We're about a little over a year old, and we're loving every minute. We're right next to the Engine House Cafe, if that rings a bell for people.
I've heard it's amazing in there. Our Grace McDonald has been in there.
She sure has.
With you guys. I need to get in there because I love antiques. So tell folks how this evolved. Why did you decide to open a store and what they can find in there?
Yeah, honestly, we wanted to kind of open a store that we could put beautiful items into kind of a really unique setting so that people could see what it would look like in their own home.
They can visualize it.
They could visualize it, absolutely.
Okay, so it's grown, right?
It has, yeah.
Where do you get all your antiques from?
That's a great question. Honestly, we try to stay in the state of Nebraska. That way money just stays within the state. But also, yeah, so we can bring things kind of from around the state and kind of pick the best of the best and bring it in.
So you have different vendors who bring in items?
We do. We have 8 different vendors at this time. So.
All right. Do you travel around too?
Oh, yeah. All the time.
You've always loved this. I know your house is amazing. I've heard that too.
Oh, thanks. Yes.
Yeah. So we want to talk about this lamp today. Tell us about it.
So this is an Art Nouveau, a newel post lamp. Are you familiar with the Art Nouveau period at all?
Kind of.
A little bit? Yeah.
Yes.
So it was this moment in time where the art and architecture just celebrated nature. And at that same time, there was this newfangled technology coming out. It was a few decades old at this point. Can you guess what that technology is?
Light bulb?
Yeah, it's electricity. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So this was kind of a way for people to say, hey, we're up with the times when it comes to art and architecture, but also with technology. So this is the perfect kind of embodiment of that. And this would have greeted somebody as they, walked into a home right at the bottom of their staircase.
Oh, nice. Okay, what time frame are we looking at here?
Yep, Art Nouveau ran between 1890 up until the First World War. The First World War really kind of ended that architectural style, but this piece probably dates right around 1900.
Okay, where did you find it?
This is actually on loan. I mean, our friend Renee in Hastings, she is allowed to bring it into our shop and sell it for her.
Oh, okay. So what would a piece like this cost?
Yeah, so in perfect condition, she is missing an arm, unfortunately, which will affect the value. But these pieces can run anywhere from a couple of hundred up to a few thousand. Because of this damage, if it was in good condition, it would be probably $2,400. This piece we have in the store at $1,200.
Okay, and I know you have different price ranges in the store for
Absolutely.
folks to check out. And we want to mention to folks too that if they have an item they want to have evaluated by you, they can do that, and we can talk about it on the show.
Absolutely. Yeah, if they want to send us pictures of that item, you can send it to Robert at piquedcuriosities.com, and we can take a look at that and see what we can find out about it.
Okay, do you have a website, Facebook?
We sure do. It's piquedcuriosities.com.
Okay, and so you can find him there. You can also contact me on Facebook too if you want to get his information. But that's something we might do here on the show, is have people bring in their items, whether it's from a farmhouse or something they found. I know one time I found an old clock hanging in our garage on the farm.
Really?
Yeah, and my parents were like, whatever,
Yeah.
But I took it, I fixed it up, and I have it in our house now.
I love that. I love that.
So I'm sure there's a lot of people with stories like that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Robert, again, how can people find you if they want to shop?
Yeah, so Piqued Curiosities is located at 6036 Havelock Avenue.
Okay.
And our store hours are Wednesday through Friday, 11 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 6, and Sunday, 10 to 4.
Perfect. All right. Thanks for coming in today, Robert.
Thanks for having me.
All right, back to you, John.